In the comics, Cyclops can destroy adamantium, and Storm can create a red sun. Yet even these feats pale in comparison to one X-Men member's raw strength and power. Join Movie Recap Pro as we dive into the comic book history of the indisputably strongest member of the X-Men, Jean Grey. I told you to stay away. Jean is the Phoenix Force. In Grant Morrison's The New X-Men comics, it was clarified that Jean Grey isn't just the favored host of the Phoenix. This was simply a manifestation of the fact that Jean and the Phoenix Force are a single bound entity. A time-traveling Jean from the future created hope through the Phoenix. And by controlling the white-hot room outside the multiverse, Jean and Hope created the Phoenix Force. This is why the Phoenix calls Jean Mother. It's a confusing time loop, but the idea is simple. Jean Grey's arc literally mimics the eternal rebirth cycle of the mythical Phoenix. While Jean is just the physical manifestation of Marvel's cosmic representation of rebirth, she channels an immutable, non-linear entity with neither beginning nor end. Rather than her fellow X-Men, Jean is more comparable to characters like Scarlet Witch and Franklin Richards or cosmic beings like the Beyonder and the Living Tribunal. For instance, while Colossus once cracked Juggernaut's helmet, Jean has defeated Galactus with a telekinetic punch. Apart from her well-known telepathic and telekinetic skills, Jean can also absorb the psychic energy of everyone around her and then channel this power into her attacks. In Generations, Phoenix and Jean Grey #1. She uses this ability to punch Galactus in the face, causing the Devourer of Worlds to promptly retreat. At the time, Jean seemingly did this without the power of the Phoenix Force, though it's been revealed since then that they're inseparable. In fact, this is also why Jean Grey was able to read Null's entire mind within seconds. As Jean probed Null's mind for weaknesses in King in Black, she not only got what she needed within seconds, but also hurt Null in the process. For context, Null isn't just a primordial god. His mind is connected to all the symbiotes he created across time and space. So reading his mind would be like reading infinity, and Jean did just that without going insane. Of course, none of this is surprising if we go back to Jean's true origins. In fact, Jean now possesses control over all reality. As Jean Grey is the Phoenix, she not only has infinite psionic energy, but is able to rewrite reality itself. In hindsight, this is how Jean subconsciously manifested enemies for the X-Men to protect them from a greater threat while she was asleep. Much later, as the White Phoenix of the Crown, Jean literally created a new and brighter future reality for the X-Men. She's not just the strongest of the X-Men, but now counts among the most powerful beings in Marvel Comics. Do you think the MCU can do justice to Jean Grey's powers and epic comic book story in the long-awaited X-Men movie? Tell us in the comments and keep watching.